he'll be joining us shortly. So yeah, you can ask him any of the questions you want. We'll have a small chit chat with him. Okay, hi guys. Okay, people have joined. Hi everyone, thank you for joining. Okay, hi, finally Piyush is here. Hi Piyush. I'll join you. I'll send you the request. Hi Tanya. Hi everyone who's joining. Okay. Hi Piyush. Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Thank you for joining in.
Am I audible?
Yeah. You are audible. Guys, can you please just tell if we are audible? We both are audible.
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay. I'm just asking the people who are watching, we are audible, right? Please tell us. So, hi Piyush, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Okay, thanks Arundhati for that. Yeah, okay. So, how is the quarantine going on?
It's good. It's
Okay.
boring. That it's
Yeah,
boring.
it
So
is
boring.
kind of. Yeah, okay. So, you're a photographer and you have an amazing profile. So, just tell us how
Thank you.
did you started into photography?
Um, how will this start? It was way back into my childhood when I was a really small kid. Would walk around with my film camera, the 35mm film camera that we had.
Great.
So I would use that a lot when I would click pictures with it. But the reel is all right. The reel was really expensive, so I would
Yeah,
not
exactly.
get to click actual pictures. I would only get to see like how do I put it? I would mostly see the world through the
Through
viewfinder
the
of the
lens.
camera
Okay. That's
most of the
good. So
time.
when you started it
I would
basically, like
go
at what
running
age?
around. That was around like maybe I was 9 years old, 10, 11, something like that. That was like,
Oh,
don't even
that's
imagine good
good.
photos of it. That was,
Oh
yeah.
my God, that's so good. Yeah, like you started so early at that age. That's
I
great.
mean, don't even imagine the pictures were any good. They were like crap.
But yeah,
I think
you
they were
had
crap.
a hobby, right? And which has developed
Yeah, it
into
was just
something now.
not even, I mean, I don't even know if it was a full-fledged hobby. It was just like curiosity of the camera, and the
Okay.
technical aspect of the camera of capturing something, right?
Okay. Nice. So,
Yeah, so
another
that is
question.
what.
Okay. Great. So, like you travel a lot, just tell us the best travel destination which is according to you is there, like which you have traveled and you
I
find
mean,
it a place.
the best destination would be the next one that I'm going to go to.
Okay.
But that's a very cheap. It has its best things. You just have to enjoy where you are and
Yeah,
make the
that is
best of
very
it, right?
important. Yeah. Can you please repeat the name of the place? I guess आपका connection थोड़ा चला गया था तब.
Is it jumping?
Where were you going next? You were planning
What?
which is the place? What's the place which you're planning?
The next one. Uh,
Yeah.
the next one. I mean, I have not really planned, but
Okay.
I think, I think, I don't know. The next place
Yeah, in
is yet
this
to be
time
decided.
you never
Yet to,
know
yet to.
which
हाँ,
place will be fine to go.
this time अभी तक तो मतलब कुछ है ही नहीं दिमाग में. It's like कि blank. अभी तो बस बाहर निकलना है.
Same for
घर
me.
के बाहर.
Exactly, same for me, literally. Okay.
मैं बाहर तक
So,
like nearest बस स्टॉप तक पहुंच जाऊँ, वो बड़ी चीज होगी.
सच में लाइक मैं तो अपने घर के जो होता है ना डोर से बाहर भी नहीं निकल पा रही हूँ. So yeah, that's very bad for the traveler especially. So,
नहीं, यहाँ पे हिमाचल.
yeah, please
I'm
carry
staying
on.
in Himachal, so they let us uh, go for morning walks from today itself.
अच्छा, okay, okay.
Am I audible? Hello? Is my connection working?
I guess like your video is a little bit blurred for me, or
Yeah.
maybe the voice is. Okay, okay. I guess now you're am I audible to you? Am I audible, right?
Okay.
Am I audible to
Give me
you?
a moment.
Yeah, sure.
Check my head. Yeah, you're audible.
Okay.
Yes, you're audible.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, so any tip you would like to give to a rookie, who has just started to do
Yeah. So,
photography? The one tip which you think every photographer should know from the beginning.
um, the only the only thing is it's practice. Like, practice is the only thing.
Yeah,
Practice is key. The more you practice, the better you'll get. I mean,
yeah.
there's no
Practice
skipping
makes
past it.
man
You
perfect.
have to you have to you have to go through a certain number of bad pictures to actually get to a good one, right?
Yeah.
That is how it is.
The practice only makes man a perfect. Yeah, okay. So, tell us any of your fun travel story if you want to share. Any fun experience you had.
Fun experience because so many of them. Picking
Just
one
share
would be tough.
anyone
Like
which is like,
ah, um, I don't know. Fun. I have some fun ones from the most recent one. Like we went to Kerala for a road trip.
yeah, I saw your pictures, Tamil Nadu, right? Munnar and all.
Yeah, we went for a circuit. Like we'd only planned for Kerala. So while we were planning out our itinerary, so the we were really close to Ooty. Ooty is in Tamil Nadu, right? So we were really close to Ooty, and we thought, why are we not including this? We thought, let's do it. We'll include Ooty as well.
You just randomly decided to go
So
to Ooty.
yeah, I mean, not as random, but like almost random.
Okay. That
Because
sounds
we
good.
had to plan our route, right? So the whole circuit was made. We were starting from Kannur, where one of our friend was staying. We started from Kannur and we went to basically went to Wayanad and then we went to Ooty. Then we went south to Munnar. Then we went to Alappuzha and then we went
So did
to
you did a like
another friend.
so was it a road trip
Thrissur and
only?
oh, it was full blown road trip, like three friends
Oh,
and
that's great.
one car.
That's
We did
great.
not book any. We did not book any homestays. We did not book anything. We just went with the flow,
Acha,
like on the road, everything on the road. We had
cool.
just planned like these are our destinations and this is where we're going to go.
Okay,
And
so someone is
that was
asking
it.
you a question. I guess Nandada is saying, tell us about Bora. I don't know Borat something. Yeah, how do you
Borat.
pronounce it?
Tell about
Sorry.
Borat. It is
Bor.
Borat.
Okay, Borat. Yeah,
Borat.
tell us about Borat then.
Yeah. They are trying. These are my friends, basically. Hi,
Cool, like,
Nandita.
cool. Okay, hi Nandita. Thanks for
They're
watching.
teasing me.
Just tell us a fun
Let,
story. Yeah,
let
we are all here
go
to
through
hear
the.
fun stories of traveling.
Okay. I mean, what's a fun story? Like, uh, picking one is so hard. Like, picking one right now, what would I think? Fun
Okay,
story.
whichever is coming to you randomly right now.
Okay, this one really fun story. So,
Okay.
this, uh, I was traveling in Ladakh, right? So, it's kind of not fun. For some
Okay.
reason, I had to abandon my trip in the middle. Like I was in Pangong, so I had to abandon it, and I had to come back to Leh.
Okay.
So while I was in Leh, I was like, I had no plan where to go next. I had like my plan was completely, my trip was completely changed. Like because I was supposed to go
Okay.
from Pangong to to Hanle, and then to Somoridi,
Okay.
but the whole trip changed, and for some reason I had to get back to Leh, and then I didn't know what to do, so I was roaming around and I was in Leh, and then this a friend of mine calls and he tells me about there was a change in my plan and I'll be going to Somoreri. Then
Okay.
me and another taxi driver, like what is it called, pickup driver,
Mm-hmm.
he and I talked to. We had to carry some fuel with us for the trip, and we took off. And as soon as we left Leh, the pickup driver
Okay.
says he is not feeling well. He's not feeling well. And I'm
Okay.
like, okay, but we have really far to go. Like, how is this
Yeah,
gonna pan out?
yeah,
So, and he says you should drive. And I'm like, I have never driven a pickup truck.
yeah. Okay.
This is my first time. So he's like, you should drive.
And that way, I guess the area would be okay. I lost you again. Yeah, the video is paused, I guess. Yeah, you're back again. Okay, hi.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you were audible. I guess we pause together. We'll take a minute. Okay.
Wait, you're not audible.
Not audible. Okay.
One minute. Um, give me
Am I audible now?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, please continue then. So
yeah.
did you drive?
So yes, so he said you should drive because he was working under some other guy who had sent him, so he could not
Okay.
deny. So
Okay.
he said you should drive, and I'm like, dude, I don't even know the road. I don't even know where we're supposed to go,
Obviously.
and I'm driving. And he said कि एक ही road है यहाँ पे जाना है. So I'm like ठीक है. And then I'm driving.
What
थोड़ी
time
देर
was it?
बाद
Like in
he
the
closed
morning
off.
or in the night?
It was like noon time, not at night. Noon time, somewhere around. I think it was 2 or 3 o'clock, and
Okay.
our destination was really far. Somriri is really far from Leh.
Hmm.
So we were driving, and I was driving, and this guy, he dozes off. He's sleeping, and I don't know. Should I wake him up? He said he was feeling ill. I don't know what should I
Yeah.
do. I'm driving it for the first time, and
Okay.
uh, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like it was really fun. I was exciting, but it was kind of scary as
It
well.
was exciting. Obviously, to drive in Leh and Ladakh, I guess it's another experience of its own. Heard so many
I
stories. I've
know it was
never
a
been there, but I guess Leh and Ladakh has different experience of its own, right?
it's it's like it is a beautiful place, but it has been exploited a lot. So I don't know if
Acha.
I would suggest anyone to go right now. It is really exploited.
No,
Like,
not right now. Like,
I
okay. Okay.
mean, not even right now. Not, right now is not even possible, but still.
Yeah.
So I'm driving.
Okay.
So I'm driving. So the first stop that comes for us is Sokar. It's another lake. It's a salt lake, and
Sure.
by this time it's
Okay.
already evening time. The sun is setting. it's already evening time. And we get off there, and then we hand off the fuel to this person that we're supposed to hand it off to, and then we went
Okay.
off to the next destination. That was so very. And in the middle of this, uh, while the sunset was happening, I stopped the pickup truck and I just stood
Okay.
there like for half an hour just watching the sunset. This guy is already dozed off.
Those
He's
ones.
sleeping. He's out. He's out. He's completely out. I don't know
So,
why he was feeling really ill, and he was
okay.
dozed off. And I watched the sunset. The sunset was happening like behind a small hill. I could not see the sun setting, but I could see the colors of the sunset. And it was so beautiful. And
Yeah.
then between me and the sunset, it started raining. It was
Oh,
such a beautiful moment, and
did you see a
it is.
rainbow?
Uh, I did see a rainbow, but more exciting than that was this
Sunset.
fire that was set on rain. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. Like I
Okay.
tried capturing it, but no, nothing could compare. It was too beautiful for just for the eyes.
Some beauty cannot do justice by a picture. Yeah, that's right.
I know. It's like there's so many. I mean, almost everything that I see. I mean, portraying it in a picture is so hard, so hard. I mean, next to impossible. The feeling is when you're there, you have this whole
Exactly.
emotion
That
of being
moment is
there.
what
You
makes
have,
me do
I
that.
mean, it's a moment, right? It's a moment.
Yeah,
Capturing
it's
it in a
amazing.
in a 2D picture is not
Totally.
even justifying the real thing, right?
Yeah, okay. So, the one tip as an Instagrammer you want to give to the fellow photographers who are there, like how to grow your page and all. Thoda
Um,
bahut.
how to grow a page? I mean, I don't know. I'm not really good at that. I mean, there are a lot of ways to do it, and you can you can go.
Organically, I'm asking.
The best way to organically grow is to be consistent and to create good content. That's it. You create
Oh,
good content.
yeah,
That is
that's
it. That is the most important thing. And if you're
that.
consistent, that's great. That you'll automatically get the organic growth.
Yeah, that's totally right.
Yeah.
So, one of your favorite photographers in India or anywhere, just who.
Anyway, okay. I follow this guy called. His name is Andrew Studer. I think that's
Okay,
his name. Andrew Studer. He's really good at. Really
okay.
good with his photos. And the best one he captures is of wildlife. Like not even wildlife, but like
Hmm.
animals. Basically. He's not a wildlife photographer, but he captures animals so well. Like I once commented on his picture saying that he can probably talk to the animals or something because he makes them pose
Acha,
so well, or I mean, he captures their poses so well that is amazing. I'm mind blown.
I'll
But it's
surely
not
check
just
it
one.
out.
That's just not just one. I like a lot of like different content and
Yeah,
there's a lot of
okay. Okay. So, any of you wants to ask Piyush anything, you can. Like, I guess, oh my God, there's so many comments here. Okay.
yeah. There's so many. I'm just going through
Yeah, okay. So, anyone wants to
them. Did
ask a
anyone
question?
ask anything?
Any question? Yeah, I guess.
They're only talking to themselves.
Okay, I guess they're your friends, right? Some of them are your
Yeah,
friends.
most of them are. Like, yeah, some of them are.
Okay, okay, okay.
Come on, Radu, I can drive. Like, what the hell, Radu?
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that
She's like,
comment.
okay, not that.
Nice. Okay. So you have been based in Dharamshala right now, like your hometown is Dharamshala, right?
Yeah,
As
this my hometown is.
so, how is it growing at that between hills and all have been?
I mean, it's beautiful. It's
You
how to put it? Like, it's obviously beautiful. You get to have the beautiful, like the amazing view of the mountains. Always there. They're always changing. They're always happening, and
Mhm.
it's fun.
Okay. So anyone, any questions you can want to ask, Piyush? Uh, okay. Yeah. We have Sheetal. Tell us about the places you have been. Okay. Any of the places which you have not told us about, except Ladakh and Munnar.
Places that I've been.
There are a lot of places I've been to. Give me a second. But
Piyush, I guess you're not audible. Wait. Hello. Huh.
am I
I
audible?
guess now. Yeah. Now you're audible. Yeah. Any place like which you want to share any travel stories? Like my page is all about travel, so.
Okay. Someone else tell us about the places you've been. Places I've been are I've mostly been around Himachal because it's so beautiful and I love it. And I recently went to Kerala. That was the first time I went to Kerala, and probably
Yeah.
that far south. That was the first time. And what else? I've
Okay,
been
there is one question
I've
here.
explored Rajasthan.
There is one question about Kerala. Any great places in Kerala? Because I'm gonna go out there once again. Sheetal is asking if you can. Any places you have been in
Kerala
Kerala?
is beautiful. Kerala is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You'll probably definitely be going to Kochi because probably you'll be landing there. And Alappuzha is beautiful. I think for me the most amazing part of Kerala was the Muzafilangad beach, which was a
Which
drive-in
is
beach,
really
and
sorry, pardon.
uh, it's called Muzafilangad. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or not, but
I'll search it out. Okay.
yeah, it's a huge name, and Muzafilangad, something like that. So it was beautiful. We got to drive over there. While the sunset was happening on the horizon, it was absolutely mind blowing. And that was the last day of the trip, so it was just filled with so much emotion.
Oh yeah,
I
the
mean,
last days are hard in every trip.
it's so hard, man. It's so hard. All of us got like,
Why are we leaving this place?
yeah, I know. Why is this ending? Why is this coming to an end? It was so many emotions. We got so gloomy. I mean, it was such a beautiful moment, but we got a little gloomy, like really gloomy.
Yeah. Okay. Someone is
But it was beautiful.
saying,
It was beautiful.
is it your friends who's commenting something here? I'm not
Uh,
able to make it out what they want to say.
but was there any place you went to sober? PT. PT is beautiful. She's been to, Sheetla's been to Kerala. Okay. Hi, Radha. Okay. Hello, Harshi. Was there any place you went to sober? Like all the places.
Okay, so Arundhati is asking a question
I don't
here.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did you see her question? Yeah, please reply.
As a photographer, do you prepare a theme before capturing? Yeah.
I
Like it depends on how I'm like going about a shoot. Sometimes I go with a plan in mind. I plan the day, I plan the location, I plan what I'm going to shoot and how I'm going to shoot it. I have a rough idea of what I'm going to shoot, and sometimes I'm just going all in on it. Sometimes I don't go with a plan, I go with the flow. Sometimes it depends on how I went through it. Like
the
if
situation.
I'm visiting some place for the first time, yeah, like if I'm visiting some place for the first time, then obviously I cannot plan, right? Because I don't know how it will work out or how to best capture it, right? When I'm
I have
visiting
a
for the first
question
time,
here.
yeah,
Like there's some people, who just wants to, Google some places and YouTube all the places, and then they can have a framework of where they are going, and they can, put out their content like that, or shoot the content which they want. So do you actually plan before going there, or you just make the random plans? Not randomly, but just plan out your
Like
day while you are there.
I do plan out my day. Like uh,
Okay.
the first thing is to plan. The first thing is plan is the trip, right? You have to plan out the trip, how you're gonna go about the day. Then you get to plan when you have time to create something or to make something out of it, right? That is
Oh,
how it goes.
okay, okay. One more question. Okay, Anuruddha asked one more question. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
But as an artist, what keeps you motivated?
Oh, and what keeps me motivated? Creating more is what keeps me motivated. I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
I just have that. I don't know. I feel that I should create. I should capture it.
More.
Mm,
Capture the
maybe
moment
yeah.
around you.
Capture a moment. Capture something for how it is. To capture to like encapsulate the beauty of some moment or some place or whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. Okay.
That's what keeps me going. Right?
So someone said tell them about Soja. I'm so bad at pronouncing the names. Shoja. Is that right? Abhinav is saying that, I guess.
I mean, I was just saying that. Okay, I'll tell them about.
Okay,
Okay.
there's one.
We were actually first time I visited Shoja was uh, what year was it? I don't remember what year was it. It was the 31st of December, right? We were partying for the New Year's,
But
and
just tell me where is Soja. I don't know about anything about where it is located.
uh, Shoja is in Kullu district.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
it's
Yeah.
an interior area. It's really really remote and really beautiful. But so it was the 31st of December, and we were partying for the New Year's, right? Like everybody else, and
Everyone does
not
that.
like everybody else. We were just partying with the friends, like four of us. We were partying,
Okay, okay.
and then we were out. It was around, I think it was around 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock at night, and we thought to ourselves like, this party is not enough. Like, I mean, it is not as crazy as we wanted it to be. So we had a car. The four of
Okay.
us, we decided we should take a trip right now, like right then, two
Right
o'clock at
there.
night. Right
Okay.
then, we wanted to take a trip at two in the morning. Okay, and so we head out from here towards Mandi, and we have reached Mandi, and two of us are in the front seat are awake, and two in the back seat are they're already sleeping. They're exhausted, obviously, and
Yeah. Okay.
so we're standing at the odd tunnel, and we're
Okay.
looking. Either we should go left or right. We don't know, and we just took
Mhm.
we just took the right turn because I think Tirthan Valley came up, and we were like, we should go to Tirthan Valley, and we
Acha.
took a right turn, and yeah, and it was around I think three. No, it was not around three. It was like four. I think it was four, something like that. And we were there, and we went towards Tirthan Valley, and there was this chowki somewhere in the middle on the road, and
Okay.
on the chowki there was this milestone that said Jalodi, some 10 kilometers or something. And we were like, Tirthan gaya bhad mein, we want to go to Jalodi. That is our main agenda.
Okay.
Yeah, because Tirthan, like it's not Tirthan. Jalodi had been on our bucket list for a long, long time, really long time,
Okay.
and we were like, this is our time. So we reached Jalodi at night, and it was pitch dark, nothing, like not even a single bulb was lit in the radius of about 50 kilometers. Nothing. There was nothing.
Okay.
And we reached there and we were driving uphill and we stopped. We stopped for a moment to look where we had arrived and we woke everybody else up and we got out and it had snow. There was snow. There was snow all around us. And
Okay.
we're like, okay, this is
Settled.
crazy. Yeah, we were driving in the snow and we had no clue. And so we got out and we turned off the lights of our car and we looked up in the sky and it was
Oh,
such
God.
an amazing surreal moment that there's
Wow.
so many stars that I cannot even
I
imagine. Like
couldn't see the
it was so clearly visible. It was so clearly visible because I think the day before we arrived, it had snowed over there, and that region did not have electricity for the past week almost. So there was no pollution, no light pollution. The road was blocked, so there was no like pollution, and it was absolutely clear. So we were mind blown. We were really mind
You
blown,
know,
and
really great
it was
stories, great travel stories, man.
yeah. I mean, we have like me and my friends, we have been exploring a lot for a long time since we were kids in school. And
That's
that's
so
how it's been.
good. That's so good. Okay, someone
Yeah.
asked about the
Any
weather app.
story from Spiti? The weather app? What weather app?
I guess there was a question. I'm sorry, I missed it out. Wait.
Wait.
Did you use weather apps before going to a place? I guess that was the question someone
Yeah,
asked.
yeah, I always do. I always do. I think that is the question. I always check the weather. Like not always. I mean, depending on the risk factor, right? If I'm going somewhere uphill, like on the mountains, towards the mountains,
Mhm.
I definitely check the
I
weather.
guess it's very important for the when you are traveling in the mountains, right? To check the weather up
Yeah,
and
it is really important. You'll get because if you get stuck, then you're stuck there and
yeah,
fatal.
okay.
It could be fatal.
Okay, there's one more question. With what are the top three places to visit in Himachal Pradesh? Yeah, please tell us. According to
Okay.
you.
Top three places in top three places. I mean, it really depends on what you want. What do you want, right?
No,
If
but
you
we are
want,
just asking from your perspective, like what you like.
from my perspective,
Yeah.
I think Kinnaur is top of the list for me.
Okay.
And then the next one, I think would be Spiti. It's Spiti. I think Spiti is it. Next would be
Okay.
Spiti, and the other one would be I don't know, maybe it's Dharamshala.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyone else wants to ask Piyush questions? Please
Someone
ask.
asked, I think Tushar asked here, story from Spiti, right? He asked about that. Story from Spiti. Um,
Okay, there's a question. Dawn or dusk by Sakshi. Yeah, which you prefer? Oh yeah, he's back. Okay.
hello. Yeah.
Hi, audible again.
Hi. My Wi-Fi disconnected, so
Oh, it's okay. No problem.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
there.
what was I saying? We were talking about dawns or dusk, right?
Yeah, dawn or
Uh,
dusk. That is the
I
question.
I mean, I would say dawns. I mean,
Okay,
I prefer dawns.
let me
Just
just
prefer dawns.
dawns. Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Any more questions? So, mm, any questions like you want to ask him, please go ahead.
So you tell me about your favorite place. What is your favorite place?
My favorite place. Okay, my favorite place has to be Jaipur. I recently visited Jaipur and it's a beautiful city.
Oh,
I've not traveled
I studied in Jaipur.
overseas. Oh, great, great. Where did you
Yeah,
study it? In Jaipur?
Amity University.
Acha, हाँ. Actually, I met a boy there. I stayed in hostel with my friend, and one of the person
Okay.
who was there who was from Amity only.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place, and I also love
Jaipur is
a place
beautiful. It
called
is really
Diu,
crowded.
if you have heard about it.
Daman and Diu.
Yeah,
Union
it's one of the
Territory.
most beautiful beaches
I
there.
I've never visited that, but maybe someday I will.
Yeah,
Photoshop or
it's
Lightroom if you have to choose one. If I have to choose
yeah.
one, I would prefer Lightroom for the photo, obviously. It's
Even I
convenient.
use Lightroom also. Even I also use Lightroom. Yeah. Okay. Hi, hello, traveler boy. Yeah. So yeah, I was telling you, Jaipur is one of the beautiful places I've been to, and it was actually the first place which I traveled alone. So that
Oh,
was a big
solo
thing
trip.
for me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Solo trips are really
And
amazing.
yeah, exactly. It is like it just to meet random people. I went to
Yeah, meeting
hostel
random
actually.
people, you get to explore so many things, and you get to explore
Yeah. And,
a
hmm,
lot about yourself as well. You get to know a lot about yourself as well. That's the best thing for me.
exactly. You know how to plan everything without your friends and family being traveling with you.
And you have to do everything on your own.
On yourself. Yeah, I miss the sunset because of myself, because I was just talking with new
Oh,
friends which I made and playing Uno with them. So I miss the sunset, sunrise and sunset both. Yeah,
oh, oh,
that day I missed both of
oh, that is
them.
sad.
But it was good, it was good. I guess it was good. I'll There's something to go back to again, right? Like
Yeah,
for that
there's
sunset.
always something to go back to. If you, even if you've traveled to some place like a zillion times, there's always something new. There's something new happening. You just have to have an eye for it.
That's true, that's true. So, have you any one of the near to death experience while traveling? Like not near to death, like
Near to
things
death.
sounding bad.
There are
Like
like lots
when
and
you
lots
were
of
like,
that. Lots and lots.
okay, tell us
Almost
about that.
like yeah. What should I start? There was this time I was like very random thing, but there was this time I was back. I was in this small dhaba place called like small dhaba place, and in Jodh in Chamba. That's where I was,
Okay.
and what happened was the burfi of that place is really famous. It is delicious, khoya burfi. Everyone should go
Barfi.
have it. I think
Okay.
everyone should have it. Yeah, burfi is really
Okay.
delicious. Yeah,
Okay.
so it is the speciality of that place. And what happened was
किस
I was
चीज़
packing
होता है
some
वो
for myself.
बर्फी? किस चीज़ की होती है वो बर्फी? Like काजू बर्फी.
It's made of no khoya. It is made of khoya.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what khoya is. Like I think it's khoya, is khoya, right? I don't know what it's to call it. It is made of
Someone
khoya,
said they are
and
okay. Yeah. Please carry on. Please carry
yeah. So I was just random thing happened, and I was there. This guy was packing burfi for me. He was putting it in a box, and I was standing right there. And all of a sudden, this guy he flipped the box up in the air and he ran. And he ran out of the dhaba. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, what the hell? What happened?
on.
And this
Yeah.
another guy from the kitchen area of that same place,
Uh,
he went running too. He ran outside. And I was like, what just happened?
okay. Yeah.
That
Why are
place
these people
is like
running?
swamp, like not swamp, but there are a lot of beers around that area. So these three
I
people,
think I missed something. Wait, I missed something. We were paused, I guess, for a minute. Please repeat it again.
yeah, so this guy was packing my sweets, right?
Yeah. The other guy also
He
came
put
running away. After that.
he came running. He came running. Both of them came
Yeah.
running. Another guy. They were shouting and they went running outside. And I was thinking to
Okay.
myself, like, what happened? This af- my first thought was it was around twilight time, right? So I
Okay.
thought maybe a beer came along or whatever happened. And
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, did the beer is the beer inside the dhaba or outside? Like, did these people run towards him or run away from him? I had no clue. And I was like, okay, oh, like, what is
So
happening? I
that
have no
time
idea.
you ran
I'm
towards
standing there.
the way. Okay, your video is paused again. Okay, he's live again. Yes, finally. Hi once again.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hi, once again. The internet is really flaky.
It's okay. Someone
Yeah,
said
so,
पहाड़ों में इतना बनता है. Okay, yeah, please continue. Yeah.
yeah, so where was I? Like, I was feeling, so these people ran outside. I had no clue. I was standing right there.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm not frozen, but I don't know. Should I run outside or should I stay inside? Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
And and then this guy from outside, he shouts, "Cylinder को आग लग गई है." And I'm like, oh shit. And then I ran outside.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and
Okay.
I ran outside and only to realize that I had left my camera bag right back in there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and I was waiting, like,
You
going
went
to
back
happen.
to get the camera, or you were like, चलो जान बची तो बस काफी
नहीं,
है.
I was, I had, मतलब ध्यान में नहीं आया एकदम से कि बैग भी था यहाँ पे. I was not wearing it. I had placed it on my seat where I was sitting earlier. I was just packing these sweets for myself. तब तक and ध्यान में नहीं आया and I ran outside ASAP. The cylinder
After
was
that, when
on
you
flame.
realized that you went back there.
I could not, like, the cylinder was on fire. It was literally on fire. There was flames bursting out of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I was
obviously.
like, what am I supposed to do? Nobody can go inside that.
Yeah, obviously. Okay.
And then it was crazy. Like, it was really random, but it was crazy.
Hmm.
Then
So Piyush,
there have been so many more accidents,
yeah.
like accidents or I don't know, close calls or whatever you may call them. There've been so many, so many.
Yeah, even I had one when I was very young, very young.
Oh my
Yeah, it happened in
I hope.
somewhere near Dew. I went to a swimming pool and I didn't know कि उसमें वो depth का कुछ sign होता है. I just went
Oh,
20 feet में and I was in fourth standard. I just went there and my mother was sitting and she didn't even know कि क्यों जा रही है. उनको लगा pool में जा रही है, हाँ तो पानी ऐसे
okay,
and मैं
that is.
नीचे चली गई. And then I was just like, वो slanting था तो मैं नीचे चली गई. उसके बाद I was like, क्या हो रहा है, कुछ समझ में नहीं आया. Then I started jumping कि मैं किसी को बोलूँ help. उस समय इतना दिमाग था कि HE help करो. Then my father came from there and was like, कुछ हो रहा है इसको. Then he called the lifeguard and by that time I was just मतलब पूरा बेहोश हो गई थी मैं उस टाइम तक. But yeah, that is one of the
Oh,
scariest things.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, that is. Can you swim now?
Yeah.
Do you know how to swim now?
How? No. I'm still in the phobia.
Still in the phobia? Okay, that is not good. I mean, I'm not a good swimmer, but I can, like, survive. I don't know. I cannot swim well, but I can at least not drown. That is where my swimming
Yeah,
skills are.
I have this.
I
I
cannot
have
drown.
this. That's good. That should be there. I have this in my every
Yeah.
year's bucket list or to-do list to learn swimming, but
Oh,
I'm just too afraid to
never
go
got to it.
to. No.
Okay,
Okay,
Tushar is
someone is
asking
asking a question. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
place in your bucket list, one national and one international. So I was just telling about that. One international currently on my list is this area, this Chitral, Pasu, and
Okay. And international?
that is international. Gilbert, Pasu. I mean, it's in
Okay, okay, okay.
Pakistan, so it's international, right?
Okay. Okay.
Um, and one national place would be Northeast. I've never been to Northeast. I really want to
Yeah, Darjeeling is
explore.
beautiful. I've been to Darjeeling and Sikkim.
I think Sikkim, I want to explore the Seven Sisters and everything.
They are beautiful. I've not been there yet.
Thank you,
So thank
Sakshi.
yeah, your work is
Okay.
really good.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, sir. अब hotspot लेके आया।
Yeah, you want to answer any questions? I guess many of the
Pasu is
many other.
debatable.
Northeast एक place नहीं है. Yeah, that's true though. But
Not Pasu is debatable, I know.
okay, thank you, Piyush. Thank you very much for joining
But
the
still,
live.
currently, matlab,
You're not audible. Audible. Piyush, you're not audible again. Sorry.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, yeah, you are audible now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, someone just asked last question, I guess. Tell us about the place where your photography is displayed on the wall. Yeah, that's such a great question. Okay, this is the last question I'm gonna take. So please answer that
Okay.
question.
Uh, Tell us about the place where photography is displayed on the walls. It's
That's
this.
so big.
It's this small cafe restaurant thing. Restaurant? It's not
Achha,
even a restaurant.
which
It's a
cafe?
cafe basically. It's Embassy. It's called. It was it was previously called Embassy. It's now called Chopstick Restaurant. It's in here in Dharamshala.
Okay, great,
Yeah.
great. That's great.
I was telling about the national. Okay, Northeast एक place नहीं है. It's a whole ass zone. I know it's a whole ass zone, but Northeast is what I want to explore. Sikkim still. I want to. What else? Yeah.
Okay, that was really very fun. I've never imagined that a live session could be so fun. Like I've really been watching live sessions a lot nowadays, but it was so fun to
Yeah.
chat with you, Piyush, and all the
It was
stories. My
likewise.
God, so good.
Yeah, there's tons
Thank
of
you
stories in
so
my
much. I will ask
I'm
you to
glad I
join
could.
live soon, very soon, man. I want to hear all the stories. They're so good.
Okay.
So good, so
Okay.
fun.
Okay. That's
Thank
great.
you very much. Thank
Listen,
you. Any
I'm
questions you
glad
want to
I could
answer,
be here.
which you have maybe skipped? You can.
Yeah, let me just go through. Go through.
Yeah, yeah, please, please, everyone, yeah, should be answered.
Is it getting over? Yes, it is getting over soon. I have to go
We'll
eat
do
my
it again
lunch,
for
dinner.
sure. We'll do it again for sure.
Okay. Let's do it again sometime soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there are any valid questions over there. You also So I think that's it.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Piyush. And we'll do the live again. I really want to do live with you again soon. Very soon. We'll plan it out.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Oh, someone said autograph. Please write something now.
That is just my friend pulling my leg.
Okay, and someone is from your college,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. I know, man. I
Okay.
know Blazing Inferno. I know you. I'm sorry, I don't know your exact. Um,
Thank you, Piyush. Thank you very much.
okay. Thank you for having me.
And all the people, I am also a traveler and I've just started traveling and being in
Yeah.
this era. So please check out my
Yeah, and I
profile
think
too.
if you have time, I should ask a few questions to you, right?
Oh yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
Tell me about, like, I already asked you about your favorite place, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about the next place you are planning to visit or whatever you're going, like, what is next on your list?
Okay. I was planning to visit Mumbai, but since due to lockdown, I can't. I've been to Mumbai
Okay.
before. Yeah,
Okay,
actually,
I
I'm
just
from
came
Tamil.
from Mumbai this Jan. I just in Mumbai this January. Mumbai is really hip, like so hip. I like the place.
I like
It's so
places.
happening. I mean, for me coming from this place, like going to Mumbai and traveling in the locals was like a whole new experience. Like
Yeah, for me too,
everybody's rushing.
the vibe there is so full of energy, full of talent. I just don't know, like full of talent, and especially I felt very safe as a girl too there. Just roaming around, wearing whatever you want. I'm from
Uh,
Delhi. Right? I live in Delhi, so
oh,
looking in Delhi, living in
it's not.
Delhi, then going to Mumbai, and people roaming around on the streets. I guess for till 11
Yeah,
p.m. or
Mumbai is
something.
really open. Mumbai is really open, and
There's
it
some
is really
timeline
happening and hip.
coming again. What
Mumbai
is
is
this?
really
No, there's a time session coming again, like 0.5. Is it showing to you?
no, it is
Is
not
it
true.
visible to
What is
you?
it?
Wait, I'll just take the screen.
Yes.
Hi, so I'm live again because I guess मेरे पेज पे सिर्फ 1 hour live होता है and it was such fun live session. I can't tell you guys. It was my first live and oh my god, so fun. Okay, now let me ask people to join in and wait for people to join in. So let's wait for the other people to join. Okay, hi, Piyush has joined. Okay, hi, Piyush once again.
Yeah, hi, we're back.
Beautiful. Am I audible? I'm just checking in.
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, okay. Let other people join and we should. Okay, hi. People are joining. Yeah. Continue. Let's continue. Yeah.
So, what were we talking about? You were telling about your place, your favorite place. Next place, right?
Yeah,
Next
Mumbai. I
place.
was telling about Mumbai. Yeah, I was telling
Yeah.
about Mumbai. So
Oh, yeah, we were
Mumbai
talking about.
Mumbai, yeah. So Mumbai was very good, like very good, and I felt very safe as a girl. I was telling you, like being in Delhi and being in Mumbai is like two different things. So yeah, so
Yeah.
I was planning to go to Mumbai, and now I'm planning to go to Kolkata after all this ends.
Oh, wow.
But
Kolkata is
maybe
beautiful.
while Durga Puja.
It's going to be crowded. I don't like being at crowded places, so uh,
So it's good for people not to be in crowded places.
yeah.
Yeah, so like I want to go and capture, every festival in every city. That is like my dream thing
Oh,
to do
okay.
as a traveler right now to, explore every culture in every city. Okay, a video is paused again. Yeah, so to visit every city at the time where there's festival going on.
Oh, okay. So you don't mind being at crowded places, right?
Like, right now, I do mind it because of the virus. But yeah, I
Yeah.
like both the places. I like the charm of the
No, okay.
cities filled with people and the
Yeah, I get it.
beautiful landscape without
It's a
any
different
people.
thing. I mean, it's a different thing. For me, I mean, I prefer being at less crowded places, like where there are less people, because then I get to interact with individuals, right? That is how I work, like
Okay.
how I prefer it. When you get to
But
interact with
वो
individuals, you get to learn
बहुत
more.
ज्यादा crowded हो वो भी नहीं मतलब वो भी अच्छा नहीं लगता obviously but like some people
I
have
mean,
to
get
be there while because in
yeah,
a
obviously,
function when you especially in joining in any function or any
yeah,
festivities in India there are a lot of people there so
yeah,
my
obviously. For festivities, there's supposed to be people,
yeah
right? Without
so I
people, there's no
like
festivity.
seeing all the culture and the festivities around yeah
What else? Tell me about a fun experience you had on your trip.
fun
Any of it?
experience I had in my trip okay I've traveled a lot with my parents, and I guess fun experience. I don't have many, I guess, but let me choose one.
There has
So
to be
yeah, I
one, right?
really
It's fun.
kya? Sorry.
Yeah. Continue. Please continue.
Okay, so I really like traveling in the railways. You know, when you just
Oh, okay.
get to meet so many people and so many people just became friends like family and I went to
Yeah.
Chennai to visit my uncle and there was one of the families traveling with us and they have and while you visit from Delhi to Chennai it took around 2 days or something so
Yeah.
that just was so much good experience for me just to sit around and hang around all the people and वहाँ पे जो सारे बच्चे थे वो पूरी उसमें नहीं compartment में they were like friends and we exchanged numbers and one of them is still friends with me so it's like so good like you just never
Yeah.
imagined
Meeting new people is
going
so
to
much fun.
friends and
It's always fun.
and then people sorry
Meeting new people is so always fun.
I love meeting new people. I love making new friends and just to know.
I'll tell you about this like very strange, like not even strange. I mean, fun people I met. So I was traveling from Dharamshala to Kinnaur, right? I was on a bus,
Okay.
and
Okay.
there were two. There was a couple there. They were a really old couple, like really old. Like they
Okay.
needed assistance getting on and off the bus. They were that old.
Acha, okay.
Yeah, I got to talk to them and we're talking about stuff and I got to learn that they were actually not from around here. They came from Gujarat.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
and they came from Gujarat all the way to Himachal and they were exploring it on their own in their own pace. Like that was
That's
crazy.
it.
That for me that was really
I
really
think,
crazy.
Gujarati people travel a lot after Diwali because most of them are like उनका shops वगैरह होते हैं, अपना business होता है,
Yeah,
country so that's the place time I guess which they where they travel and the best part is Gujarati people I guess travel with their families the whole bunch of
yeah,
big
families. But this couple that I met, they were just the two of
the
them
two of
traveling,
them
and
okay.
yeah, and I told them about that I was going to go from Kinnaur to this PP, and they were really intrigued by it, and they wanted to go explore it as well. And I was like, but dude, you're really old, and that place is really not like friendly.
Acha,
Best.
okay couple I guess old people friendly right
Yeah, it's not because the road is really tough, the place is tough, the weather is really harsh, and it's just not really friendly. But I think they did end up going there. I think they did.
good man high spirited people
Yeah, yeah, they were really high spirited, man. I was like, wow.
Good. Okay, any other questions now? Have you been to? Please answer that question. Karedi. I'm so bad with
I've
names.
not been to Kareli.
Okay. Okay, so Piyush, it's been such a fun session. Thank
Yeah, it
you.
was really fun.
Really fun, and I'm really planning to call you soon on the live again. And yeah, it's
Yeah,
such
do this.
fun to to hear your travel stories. They're really good. Like, I'm not traveling much,
Yeah,
but
thank you. I'm
yeah,
glad I can share it with
your
so many
stories
people.
inspired me to travel. Yeah, seriously, like.
I'm glad I can share it with more people. It's like amazing.
Thank you so much again, Piyush. Bye. Thank you,
I'm
everyone
so
who's
glad. Bye.
here in the second live. Bye.
Bye.
So thank you, everyone who joined in the live session. It was such a good live session, hearing all the travel stories and some tips he shared on photography as well. Thank you, Piyush. Thank you very much for joining everyone who joined the live session, this one and the previous one, both of them. You have been a great audience. Thank you. Do tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'm going live with another one of the very good photographers and then with a social media analyst. So it's all lined up, and I would put everything on my stories. Oh my god, I'm glad. Thank you, Arundhati. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Why is it blurred, man? Yeah, now it's okay. Yeah. So thank you everyone who joined, and please tune in to all the live sessions like this. It was such a good uh, session. Thank you Arundhati again. So please check out the stories and follow my account if you like. If you just have a look at my account.